It is one of those amazingly perfect snowy days in New England, and before it gets all sloshy and icy, it right now is just so beautiful. It's snowing down so delicately, and the sunlight behind the clouds is just making everything sparkly and gorgeous. But it is cold, so I got the wood stove going and I have my tea ready here. And I'm going to be doing my wrapping for this season. Even though my family is quite large, we don't celebrate any holidays together, and most of my family members don't specifically celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or anything. I was raised not celebrating any holidays, so you might be wondering, why in the world am I doing gift wrapping every year? And it's because there's some family members that are really in need of extra clothes, especially the kids in my family. And this is the one time of year that I really get away with being able to provide them with the extras that they need. We're in a really cold winter location, and as I said earlier, it's snowing, so it's very chilly, and they need a lot of extra layers and clothes. And it's the one thing that I can really do to help out and also provide them with some stimulating gifts. They have a lot of STEM things that they love, like Legos and things like that, things they really need and like. And I need to save money, so this is a box full of clothes from Gap. I got these all for $6.42. I'm going to tell you how I did that. It's not a magical trick. It's something I really worked on all year long, and I'm able to do pretty much every year. Every 6 months or so, I'm able to provide them with some extra clothes by this way of saving money. I don't know how many times I've oiled my hair. It's just puffy. There's nothing I can do about it. The air is a little bit dry, but also I don't know why my hair is just being really puffy. I use a little bit of Olaplex and it works so well. Normally, I think earlier if you saw my hair, you'd be like, yeah, it looks a lot better. So I don't know if this is a good ad for Olaplex, but it really works so well. So I'm still using it. I love it. I think this is it for my hair for the moment. Oh, the little headband I have in my hair was from the Dollar Tree. I saw someone on TikTok go to Dollar Tree and there's some beige ones and also some light pink. I went and I found them. There are only like 2 left. So let's get to wrapping. I think what I'm going to do is go with my niece first. She's an adult and I just love getting her gifts, but I don't want to overwhelm her with a lot of stuff. We actually try to keep things minimal as much as possible, but her and I both love skin and hair care. So I'm going to go with what I got for her first. She initially told me to get her nothing, and I said I can't do that. It would be really awkward. I always like to provide some things for her each year. She's a mom and she doesn't ever really want anything, honestly. She always wants everything for the kids. So she finally agreed to some socks. So I said, okay, I'll get some socks for you, but I did get a few other things. These I got from TJ Maxx for $9.99. They're the Bjorn socks. They actually have a cat named Bjorn. Bjorn's a common name in my family, so I thought this was really adorable. And these are wool blend and they'll be really nice for her during the winter. I got some stuff from the Gap for her, and I'm just gonna give her one shirt. I'm not really sure which one to get for her. This is from the Gap organic line. It's a stripy shirt. It's really soft. The organic cotton products from Gap, I found that when you get them and you wash them, they are so soft. They're just really sensitive to staining. Not staining so much as getting the color out of the product. So they're very sensitive to that. If you spill any type of tomato sauce or anything like that onto your clothes, it can bleach it. Well, bleach will also bleach it, but certain vegetables and fruits, their juices could bleach the organic cotton. So it's really sensitive to that. Other than that, it's really wonderful. I do think she really liked this one from the Gap. This is a new style they have. It's like the mock turtle. It's a long black shirt. She loves kind of disappearing in black clothes. I'm not really sure which one to get her. The other one I'm just going to wear for myself. We both wear the same size, so I don't know which one I'm going to go with. It will be something I'm thinking about, and I'll wrap up and give her whichever one I choose. I did get her some Swedish candles. These are handmade premium candles. It just says premium Scandinavian quality and modern design. They don't have a scent. That's really common for candles in Sweden. If you have lived or are in Sweden, you might know that people love the scented candles because it's not very common. They more have the unscented kind. So this is pretty common within that range, which is not scented, but they're really beautiful. So I think she's going to love that. And because she also has breakouts, I got her the benzoyl peroxide from Malaysia. This is a company that I absolutely love, and I use this benzoyl peroxide every single night. Since it cleared up my skin, I don't need to use it twice a day. And her skin started breaking out recently. I know this is going to help a lot. I also got her the Ordinary Smoothing Barrier Support System. She mentioned, or support serum. She mentioned recently that she would like to try something for barrier support, especially this time of year when the outdoors, it's just so bitter when we're outside, and the kids are outside all the time, so she has to be outside with them, and it would be probably nice to have something to protect the skin. I got her the Fresh Cult deodorant. I have this myself. I'm going to be doing a video on this really soon. I've been trying to use the whole entire bottle before I do the video, but it's been lasting me months and months and months. Spoiler alert, it's an amazing deodorant. So I got it for her as well. I think she's going to love it. Which shirt should I give to her? I think she'll really love the black shirt. In fact, I think she'll put it on immediately. She'll also have her really good friend who's coming around for Yule, and he's on a health journey, so he's been working out a lot, and I figured this flax chia super seed blend would be perfect. I have flax and chia separate that I put into smoothies, but a blend of the two is like perfect. I mean, why didn't I ever buy this for myself? I also decided to get him some mochi. I don't know if that will fit with his health journey. I know it's more like a sweet treat. And also some maple popcorn. It says it's made with pure Canadian maple syrup. I think he's allowing himself to have maple syrup as far as like sweeteners. I figured why not? If he doesn't want it, then I'm sure the kids will be pretty excited to have some of this. I think these can go into a nice little bag all together. So before I get to the kids stuff, I'm just finishing out the adults, and this is for her partner, the kid's dad, and I got him this industrial endoscope. I don't know why. Are you like me and sometimes you're scrolling through TikTok and they have things that you're like, that's really awesome? That's what happened with me. I saw something that I thought was really amazing, and I think he might really be able to utilize this. I guess you can use it to look for things in places that you can't normally see. So if there's something going on with the engine of your car, something in the house, maybe there's something rattling around in the walls or in the engine of your car or anywhere, I don't know. This is going to help you be able to identify and find it. I thought it was quite amazing. It's not something I think you use on a regular basis, but when something is happening, you'll know you have it, and you'll be like, hey, I have that industrial endoscope thing. Let's use that. Let's find whatever it is that's digging through the ceiling. I didn't end up buying it on TikTok, even though I saw it on TikTok. I just got it on Amazon because I felt safer with already having the Amazon account. You know, like, I just don't trust buying stuff on TikTok yet. Am I the only one? Kind of see something on TikTok and then go over to Amazon. I think we should move on to the kids stuff. So we're gonna go with the next age level. So 13-year-old, he really wanted this 21 Pilots album. This is the Clancy album, and this one is a red vinyl. I can't open to show it to you, but it has an actual red color to it. They had a few other different colors. I think yellow, I couldn't find that one. Obviously the normal black one. He's gonna be so excited. That was more like the fun thing, but also music. I think music is really important. So, and he loves 21 Pilots right now. The fun thing I wanted to get for him was this Flynova Pro. It's this whole like flying spinner thing. Everyone is also playing with these on TikTok. I did get it on Amazon. Sorry, TikTok. I got this at Walmart, by the way. They actually had only 2 in stock. I was looking at Newbury Comics, couldn't find it. Could find it on Amazon, but just the black vinyl one at the time. And I think also Target had it. So this thing is from Amazon, and I think it will be kind of fun. You can play with it indoors because I think it's a slow fly, but also outdoors. And one of the things I can't stand is when they're throwing like balls around me when we're inside, and I think this one might be acceptable. I will update at some point what I think of it, if it wasn't chaotic or if it was just okay. It's kind of funny because I purchased this during Black Friday, which a lot of the presents are from Black Friday to save as much money as possible, and then this whole like orb thing is happening. So It's just coincidental. And since we're going with age, I think I'll do the clothes now. So he really requested to his mom that he wanted baggy jeans this year. These are so expensive, and especially when people are growing out of things within a few months. He's getting up towards 6 feet tall. He started around 5'9" to 5'11" when he turned 12. So a year ago, he shot up in height. Our family's relatively very tall. The good news is she wanted Gap items because they seem to have lasted a lot longer. In the past, I purchased a lot of items from Old Navy because they have really great prices, but some of those clothes don't last as long as the Gap clothes. These kids are super active, they're outside a lot, and their clothes get ripped up, and some of the things they pass on to each other. So we're really keeping things as sustainable as possible and to use them as long as possible. So these are baggy jeans from Gap. The original cost was $69.95 and I got these for $1.33. I'm going to explain to you after I go through all the clothes how I was able to get this for such a low price. By the way, I don't work for the Gap. I don't have any affiliate relationship with them. I just use their online purchasing and use their Black Friday purchasing to save as much money as possible. I plan this throughout the whole year. So this was $1.33. I think that's pretty awesome. He's going to be pretty excited. He also wanted some sweatpants from the Gap, so I'm not going to open these up. I'm just going to let you know this color is Olive Night. This is the Heavyweight Sweatpants. They are originally $89.95. They're really hefty. I got this for 85 cents. This is the organic cotton flannel shirt, and this one is in the navy plaid. It's originally $59.95 and I got it for 56 cents. And the last thing is a Waffle Henley tee. This is really great as an under layer for when he's outside. And this is in the Moonless Night tone. I think it's like almost black. This is originally $39.95 and I got it for 37 cents. For him, his clothes were the most expensive for the Gap items just because he's now wearing men's size clothing. So instead of the kids size, which are a little bit less in cost, and also the women. So the men's are really rare. They have the higher prices I've found so far. And this is going to be a Lego set for an 8-year-old. He loves dinosaurs, he loves Legos. I liked this one a lot because it's a 3-in-1 and I know he'll build all 3. He's going to be pretty excited about that. Legos are everything to him right now, but second to that are puzzles. And his mom said he really loves the mud puppy puzzles, and to go to the 500 piece level, which I think is pretty cool. This one is Spooky Town. I found it on Amazon. I thought it was really clever and cute. I think he'll really like that. And I got him these kids Sherpa baggy pants. These are so cool. When I looked at them, I'm just gonna open them up. I want to show you. The other ones I don't want to open, but I already looked at them and these are really cool. They have kind of this other type of material next to the Sherpa and then these zipper pockets. I think these were really awesome, and the color is Army Jacket Green. They are really originally $49.95 and I got it for 55 cents. And I also got these kids vintage soft sweatpants. Their house is really cold, so their mom said, look, we do need any type of warm clothes that they can wear to lounge around during the winter. And these are in the color True Black. They were originally $39.95 and they cost me only 44 cents. I love how the Gap is having a lot more of an organic range. So they have this kids organic cotton flannel. This one was originally $39.95 and it cost me 44 cents. It's in the red plaid. And also this Minecraft long sleeve tee, which was originally $34.95 and it cost me 32 cents. He loves Minecraft, so this is going to be something that really makes him smile. And these are for someone who is 5 and she loves nail stuff. So I got her these little press-on nails party pack. I've in the past got her the non-toxic nail polish, so she has plenty of those, and little nail stickers to put on top. I thought this would be really fun because the designs are so cute. This was something that I found on Amazon. I thought this was adorable, so I think she'll really like it. If they don't fit her nails, she'll just press them on one of ours. It won't be like the toxic chemical nail polish. It's super fun and adorable. I think she'll really love that. And also she loves Lego, so any type of STEM, just like her brother, she's really into, but she loves horses. So she said, can somebody find me a Lego kit that has horses? And I thought this would be really perfect because she can latch on to whatever dinosaur project her brother is doing and add the horses to it. And for clothing, I also got her 4 items. So I got this kids cash soft oversized mock neck sweater in multi-stripe. It's original $54.95 and cost 51 cents. So the kids vintage soft joggers, this has the Gap logo on them. They're so cute, and it's in the color pink standard. It was originally $39.95 and I got this for 37 cents, and they really need to get warm at their house, so I got her a Sherpa jacket. She's been wearing her brother's older Old Navy Sherpa jacket for years, and I figured it's time to get her own. She loves pink. This one is a half zip pullover. This was $49.95. I got it for 46 cents. And the kids flare leggings, they are sparkly, kind of not too sparkly, so it's a seasonal like holiday thing, but more I don't know, it says the color is Banbridge Blue and it has a bit of sparkle in it. They're $24.95 and I got these for 22 cents. The total for all the clothes together was $334.85, and I was able to save a total of $328.43, free shipping for over $50, and it cost me $6.42. Plus I used my Rakuten link, so they were doing I think 10% off during Black Friday because I purchased these during Black Friday, so I was able to get a little bit more off. Only a few cents because my total is $6.42, but Rakuten always helps with that. I just link through Rakuten to the Gap, log into my account, buy everything during Black Friday. So Black Friday sale had 50% off. It also had 50% off during Cyber Mondays. It was a good week and a half of 50% off. I knew it was coming up. It's the same every year. Same with Old Navy. You can have either Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic, or Athleta. They are all linked together with using one of their credit cards. So I'm using one of their actual credit cards, and I purchase throughout the year. Starting January coming up, I'll be buying my gasoline, my groceries, anytime I go to a restaurant, which is really rare nowadays. But anything I buy outside of the Gap and Old Navy and Banana Republic and Athleta, I don't actually buy a lot of their products with the card. I'm buying my groceries, which are pricey, and gasoline, which is pricey. And every time I do that, I get a point, and I save that all up to use as they're basically gift certificates you can buy anything from these companies with. Instead of frequent flyer miles, which I was doing in the past, but I'm not flying that much anymore. I'm not a big clothes shopper. I have very minimal clothing myself. What I usually spend most of my money on is skincare and hair care. Obviously, that's what my channel is about mostly. Clothing is very minimal for me. I wear the same clothes quite often, and I'm really careful with having my clothes last a long time, even if they're not from somewhere that has like super bougie prices. You can still keep them for a long time if you take really good care of them. I actually have a video where I show how I wash my clothing, how I keep them for as long as I do, and also protect my skin at the same time. I actually have a couple videos about it because it's real. It really works if you take good care of your clothing, you wash them properly. Most clothing will stay together for a pretty long time. If you need to buy clothing, this is one of the best ways. You're using the credit card anyway for groceries and gasoline. Every 6 months or so, you're gonna have a few $100s of clothing options to buy through Gap, Old Navy, Banana Republic, and Athleta. Those are my suggestions. Also use the Rakuten link. I have a link below. If you sign up for Rakuten, you get $30 back. In the past, it was like 15, I think, when I signed up. So they definitely raised the bar with that, and I use it every time I purchase stuff online. They also have it so you can link to certain stores when you buy in store. So I use it for Sally Beauty, I use it for Ulta and Sephora. When I go to the store, they see that I'm using this specific credit card that I linked to it. I get a percentage off, and they change it all the time. Sometimes they have 2%, 5, 15 during certain holidays. It's definitely worth it if you go to a lot of stores to buy things. Home Depot, like really big stores, Chewy, PetSmart. It's worked really well, and I've gotten a lot of money back. So that's one of my huge tips, besides getting a credit card for whatever brand that you buy a lot of stuff for the holidays or birthdays or whenever, and save those points and use them up to buy things. Okay, let's get to wrapping before I talk your ear off about saving, but I am curious what you're doing for the holiday. If you're spending it with people you love, if you've gifted anything specific for someone, if that's one of your favorite things. Gift giving is my love language, apparently. I guess it is, because I seem to love it probably more than anything ever. And yeah, do you love gift giving, or are you someone who loves receiving gifts? I get embarrassed about opening gifts. It's not really something I'm very comfortable with, so giving to the other people is like the most fantastic thing ever. I forgot one item. It's a snow remover. From the top of your car, it has an extender. It says it extends to 60 inches and it has a little hand scraper, like a mitten that has the scraper part of it. This is something they really need, especially when we have these huge snowstorms. I don't know how I'm going to wrap this thing. Did I get wrapping paper from the Dollar Tree? Yes, I did. This is 20 yards and this one is, I think, 30 yards. Oh, I love how it's lined on the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it's lined, so when I cut it, I can follow the line. That is great because I don't know if you're like me where you're wrapping and then you just start getting really sick of it after a while. I think 1 or 2 gifts I'm doing great at, and then after that I start thinking, oh, I'm just not really great at wrapping presents. I'm really great at saving money, but not wrapping the gifts. I do like this Dollar Tree tape, but I do find it's really hard to get it off of the actual dispenser. It like wants to fight with you. I don't know why. I think that's pretty cute. Honestly, Dollar Tree, this has got to be fixed. I'm just going to use scissors to cut the tape because that dispenser does not work very well. How do you wrap your presents? Do you do the easiest ones first, like I'm doing? These square ones are so simple. The one that I'm really thinking about while I'm wrapping is how I'm gonna do the windshield wiper thing. Should I just wrap the paper around it like in a circle? This one I wanted to put in a pizza box to disguise it, so it's not so obvious that it's an album, but I don't have any pizza boxes. Do you just order pizza so you can wrap the present in a box? Is that odd? I could put it in his clothes that I'm gifting him. That might be a fun idea. Let's see if I can do that. I think that's the perfect disguise, and I'll wrap the actual shirt and I'll think that there's just a cardboard in here to keep it flat. So yay! Hopefully this doesn't look like a record album, or he might think it is one. Open it up, realize it's a shirt. I'm gonna stick the treat items into a baggie. This is coming off as like very Harry Potter. You know that scene when he gets the new broom from Sirius? I wrote that it was from Sirius, and my niece will know what that means because Sirius Black is the one who gave Harry his new broom after the original one was destroyed. Okay, this is going to need some serious duct tape. I'm going to have to look throughout my house to finish that one. I'll probably just wrap some major duct tape around it and be like, here you go, whatever. Sorry, this is the last gift I wrapped. I lost my steam. I'm sorry. And this tape from the Dollar Tree is so strong that it doesn't want to come off of its own dispenser, but it's not working really well with the heavy duty paper. It works really great with the thinner papers that they sell. Really wonderful tape that works with these and any type of tissue paper, but anything like heavy duty like that, it's not cutting it. And like I said, I'm losing my steam, but not my laughter, because goodness, I need it. The end of the year, this year's been tough, and I hope it's not been as hard for you, but I'm hearing from a few people they need a little bit of cheer. So if you need some positive energy or just happy vibes, let me know in the comments below. I'm more than happy to send some love. I know what it feels like to have the end of the year be a little bit more of the blues for you, especially because we have like less sun if you're in the northern hemisphere and it gets colder. So some people need just a little bit of a boost, and I think that's why I do this. Even though it's a big departure from my channel and what I usually focus on, that will be coming up for 2025. A lot of videos I have ready for some skin products, especially the winter time, and things focused on hair and hair growth. I've mentioned this several times. I'm working on trying to get my hair to grow back healthier and stronger. You can see it's pretty long, but it's not very thick. So I have a lot of videos with a focus on that. If you're interested, please subscribe and comment below if you have something to add or just want to say hello. I'd love to hear from you.